Sanvanter, obviously, he has Jan Calvate, so he can set up his deck quite nicely. And Entropy has Tempo of Military in his opening hand, which is a big deal.
And we see good options start appearing immediately, like Draug with a few humans. Kimbolt probably is a little bit worse than in Erland lists.
I really like Kimbolt because he can just be a lot of points.
Yeah.
And he fins your deck. I think I would have picked Kimbolt, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so what did we get?
Yeah,
Kimbolt,
he went
Viraxis, and Erland. So we've definitely seen Gerhard there. Gerhard got ignored.
Interesting. Okay, so Sanvanter doesn't have Henry in his opening hand, so he can't play Henry first and Jan Calvate afterwards.
So we see Calvate opener immediately. It's a usual Nilfgaard playstyle if you didn't draw, although there are not that many playable bronzes in round 1, so yeah, you just Calvate, you Buchort Calvate, you potentially Tourney Joust Calvate. It's all about an aristocrat, but only one aristocrat in round 1.
But it's kind of crazy how many low provision bronzes Sanvanter has in his opening hand. Like, he has double Joust, double Buchort, 1 Diplomacy.
Yeah, and Nausicaa probably not the greatest in round 1. So he kept it, was mulligan in something else, I didn't catch what, but Nausicaa was potentially a mulligan target, but he had other stuff to get rid of. Of course, this is a devotion NR, and the toll punish is kind of not here, outside of Unsafe, I mean, so the question is, can Calvate survive? Probably yes, because, well, Sanvanter is just plain wholesome bronzes.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to have a playable round 1 hand, right? So he can get rid of, he can go as deep as he possibly can. It's interesting. I'm curious to see how deep into this round Entropy is willing to go. Because he doesn't want to overcommit.
So it's nice to get at least one Siege Master out early, because you are running Hubert and you are running Radovid Judgment. Those can be bricked, but at the moment the clicks are happening, so Hubert should be getting out pretty soon.
Oh yeah, and keep in mind how Sanvanter is holding the Tourney Joust in his hand, because he really wants to kill those Cat-Venny Revenants with them. So he's saving them. Yeah, nice use of coup here. You remove an engine, get an engine of your own, and this Ballista can do some work.
Yeah. It seems like, oh, you played Calvate, 7-point body, and then a couple of only tactics, basically. Why are you still challenging the deck? But, well, the deck played, and our deck played Temple of Military for 0 tempo as well, so it's kinda reasonable.
I mean, Entropy did get the red of it through, so he has some carryover, but he is in an awkward spot because now he's going to have to either commit big cards or lose on even, and he can't really lose on even, right?
Yeah, well, he is going against
maybe
the best of the best Nilfgaard cards that Sanvanter put into his deck. In that sense, he probably...
Wait.
Yeah, we are using leader on Revenant, then in Hubert, and probably getting enough or at least hoping to get enough separation for a pass, but
yeah, should have enough.
Remedy is there activated.
Yeah, Sanvanter triple engine on his board. He's Nilfgaard.
And Dansborg, Runestone. No, he didn't go for the Kingslayer.
I think maybe he was hoping to get some carryover. I mean, I guess Nilfgaard's Runestone could have been big as well.
Okay, so Nilfgaard wins round 1. We see that Hubert was out, so Radovid is like the only brick left in the deck. Although some will name Sabrina Glesvik also a brick. Especially considering that a bunch of machines was already played out. So
yeah, she's a provision brick, you might say. Okay, now we go straight to round 3. Oh, and look at this hand from Entropy. Almost only gold cards. Yeah. So this element is kind of bad, right?
I don't know, this hand is kinda good and also gives off some bad vibes as well. Like you play your Fart Vengeance and it kinda needs a bronze unit. And you played all your machines out already, you didn't find a nearby cards.
Ooh. Oh, that's terrible.
There is Ireland with only what, 9 units in deck, and you are thinning few of them out with, or at least thinning some cards with Demavent. I would assume that at least one of them has to be, 2 of them have to be units.
Now this is a bluff, right? So I wonder if Sanvanter reads the bluff, or if he tries to remove this Rafart's Vengeance anyway.
Boiling Oil is not in the graveyard, so Lide is not guaranteed. So yeah, let's see if he decides to go for it. It's a strange move on Entropy's part. If you are just strange move, kinda causes connection lost. But hopefully not for long. We had some fast ones. Hopefully Sanvanter is returning, or maybe it's on Entropy's part.
Okay. I think it's Entropy because Sanvanter emoted, but I'm not sure.
Tactical emote to this
tactical emote. Yeah. Okay, so we see
Artorius.
A Vigo. That's a weird Vigo, right? Was he hoping to find something specific?
He's not running locks, right?
No.
Okay, double cross, and now you have a Demavent.
There's a Demavent, and Demavent on Abduction.
Nausicaa and Remedy. So, you don't have those, like, it would have been nice to open with Cara Ballista or Reinforced Ballista, but all of them were played out. So at the moment you don't have the reach outside of Unsays to kill it. Painful.
Interesting. Oh, and Viraxis can go also on Unsays and kill Vigo. Okay, so...
Okay, we get Nausicaa back to hand. As that one was created, it can be picked up. And we had the battle prep plate on Artorius.
Lydia can get you Mad Charge or Boiling Oil.
Yeah. Dealing with this parts engines is of course kind of pointless, but
yeah.
You do what
he could have played around Viraxis if he damages Unsays a bit more, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking there is still one Siege Master, but it would have been pulled out by the Rafan's Vengeance, so yeah, I guess that should have been the move.
Okay, so Sanvanter has only one assimilate engine, and that's Vigo. He does have double Sergeant. He has Stefan. Stefan can... I guess Stefan can damage Unsays a lot.
So was this Erland picked up just to play not around, but well, with Henry, creating extra units, the extra points get?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, kind of makes sense. You can get some extra value, because otherwise this Erland would be quite weak. I mean, this could be close, because Entropy still has Radovid left to jump out. If he can't kill this Vigo reasonably efficient, which I don't think he can. Okay, he goes for the Demavent, I think.
Yeah, so what's the best first pickup from it?
Winch, right? He can winch and float. Yeah.
Now that Stefan is gone, the control options are limited, and at 9-13 power, the cards should leave.
Okay, okay, so we're seeing Henry, Ivar.
Well, Ivar has Adrenaline 2, so it would be quite useful for NR at the moment.
Yeah. I think, what do you give them? You give them Ardo, I think. Yeah, obviously. Ardo is a 7-point card, right?
Mm-hmm. And you get yourself a defender.
A War Elephant. Can War Elephant... okay, Nausicaa Sergeants, they are soldiers. Yeah. So, Sanvanter doesn't have Abduction. And he also doesn't have access to it, so... Entropy, if he paid attention, which he probably has, he knows that Sanvanter banished Abduction with Demavent.
Yep. His Demavent still has Folter Sprite, Kirak Marine, and yeah, we do see one of them pulled now. There is still another winch, so it's not last with here of Demavent. And now with extra cards in deck, we do see Erland. At least, yeah, he was waiting for his time to come, and it's finally here.
Yeah, Vigo at 18. Not really killable.
With Kirak Marine next turn.
I guess.
Viraxis.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sanvanter kinda figured out. Oh wait, okay. Blue. It's not.
Wait.
It's actually bad since I don't have the player names.
But I think Nature's Gift would like the red coin more. And Sanvanter has... What does he have left? He has...
Guerrilla Tactics, Double Cross Pirate Scope. His deck gets double backup plan, so it's plan A to mulligan it.
Yes, indeed. And Entropy's hand...
Yikes.
Brick City Square Tower, I would say. Both players dealing with some bricks. Oh, and this Dana is going to get her work done. She's going to be a lot of points.
Yeah, Eskil is not there.
Eskil is not there. But even if you... No, okay, yeah.
I don't think there are any relicts. All the cards at rights.
I thought Ogwen was a relic, but no, she isn't. Yeah, so...
And yeah, that's the weak point of Sharkan. It's a nice control card later on.
Yeah, but you need the setup, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he goes for Ogwen first. He could have gone for Tempest first to set up the Rebuke. But he chose to...
I think with Guerrilla Tactics Leader, you kind of don't expect to get the Rebuke value. Especially with the Saber and...
yeah, but I mean, if you...
triggering harmony.
If you force them to use the Guerrilla Tactics Leader, that's good, right? Because you don't want... It's carryover, basically. And if
Look
you can
at the
force
provisions thrown. Like, Dana into Ogwen, into Seamless. It's amazing. How many provisions was just used in first couple of turns here?
I think he's trying to tempo pass, right?
Yeah, maybe.
But tempo passing against Harmon, against Symbiosis. It's an awkward spot for sure. I think he has to Tempest now. If he wants to have any chance of catching up. Unfortunately, he doesn't have frog mating season for round 1, which would have been a big card. Yeah, he goes for
does he care about the... Yeah, he cares about the range throw as well.
Blue Mountains!
This Dana is getting so many points, it's insane. Now finally, he can kill her.
Yeah, so the carryover madness stops, but all creatures are now at 6 power. And well, all the other cards as well, buffed by 3. Pretty decent tempo. And play 9 power body, or 2 bodies, 9 power total on your side of the board, and give bleeding.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
pretty decent, I would say. Decent. So both players playing the cards. I think Sanvanter is thinking about the pass, maybe? Yeah, he passes. Entropy. Can Filavandro catch up? That's the question. He should be able to, right?
So... 9, 10, 11...
7...
12 minus 2, 10. Yeah, Filavandro should catch
on
up.
Rebuke is guaranteed.
By 1 point, but there is also backup plan that can play better or worse depending on the rolls. But I think Rebuke was guaranteed, so no reason to risk it. Nothing you can roll in terms of carryover from there.
The good news for Entropy is that he got rid of Tempest round 1. Got rid of the bricks in his deck, so if he mulligans now the Equinoxes, could maybe have a strong hand to push.
Gets well, the bronzes are strong, but you probably want something on the gold part. Okay, is a nice find.
Yeah. And he doesn't have access to frog mating season.
Mother Earth, I grant you
sometimes you play only Filavandro to not have to play true, but sometimes you don't get to play any frog mating seasons because you just don't draw the cards.
Second review. So can Lock Fane get him ahead? Okay, he doesn't try. He sets up the poison or... Well, both players are playing really fast.
Yeah. Can Entropy get anything out of this round? Seamless on the push is usually enough separation to at least keep your card. But yeah, the aim is to get this scenario out, can you? And then you are still battling against like the Guardian and some
Yeah, I think okay, he doesn't buff the hammer, right? Interesting. But yeah, I think he has to get the scenario out, right? Otherwise it's going to be quite difficult.
I'm not sure he can. That's the problem. The bronzes have 3 extra points on them each.
Yeah, those pawn keepers, they are good cards, but they're so slow. Kinda not worth it at this point.
Oh, how lovely it burns.
Okay. And also Sanvanter is a fan of keeping his scenario, a fan of staying ahead, and also dealing with potential points coming in this round too. So,
yeah,
that's a claim for a round.
Now Entropy is slow playing, so he can value bleed Sanvanter. Okay, at least he got Percival out.
I suppose Percival is like the prime Eskel target in round 3, so that's the decision. It goes stall, and yeah, it's the best target for Eskel for Entropy in round 3 anyway.
But Sanvanter still has 1 card more and scenario and 2 harmony engines.
Yeah, there are still 3 harmony triggers in deck, so even if those cards are leaving his hand, he will be fine.
So from Entropy's point, yeah, okay, he passes. Understandable.
17 points plus a couple of bleeds there.
So, Similars onto Equinoxes is a good card, 22 points. But if your card's down, suddenly it's not that great anymore. And you lost a lot of engines, both Hammer Dryads, 1 Fledgling. Difficult spot.
Okay, so Isengrim's Council is hitting the only unit left in deck. Frogs will appear through this game.
Wait, but this hand from Sanvanter, he missed Pavko, he missed Lake Guardian Dusk Aspect, and he missed Brahim. So
he only has what, 1 tutor, Call of the Forest. So
yeah,
that was used, and now.
But with only 6 cards in deck, that's a bit unlucky to miss so many goals. So it could be quite close, actually, because this Riot Sapper doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I guess he could take away Vitality.
Yeah, but that's like 1 point, because Frogs are triggering it immediately.
Oh, might be a lot closer than I thought. Then it appeared.
He should get a poison. Never mind. Okay, he goes for it. I was just thinking maybe you go for like a look something, but yeah, you also need to trigger the scenario chapter 1, so I guess he was kind of forced. So this is where something like Antirian or Pavko would have been nice. You trigger your scenario, you keep the poison package still intact.
Okay, now the question is, does Entropy go for the frogs or does he go for the Dryad's Caress?
He knows that this is last poison combo. Okay.
Yeah, so he could
goes for seamless here.
Only one with no sense.
Okay. Sure.
And I guess the Knight Fledgling getting those vitality points onto the Seamless is deemed enough for her service on the board. So you get the Dwarf or Beast.
Dwarf or Beast. Yeah, Dwarf is better.
Yeah, Dwarf also has a soldier tag on it.
This was the last big point play from Sanvanter, basically. So he goes for 4th to Frogmating season. The nice thing is Sanvanter can move his Willow to the melee role with Leader and get the Order ability off. It's just not gonna be enough.
So Gort is 1 point short. Eskel Pathfinder has what, a token? The deck is not running treants, right? It spawns treants. So
no, it doesn't.
The
so
is
that's a good target. Yeah. Well, I think it goes. Wait. Okay, that's weird because Sanvanter has a Brehen in deck, right? So this kind of plays into Brehen if he.
Yeah. But he had what, 11 point treants. Okay, yeah, that's a bit more on the Gorto. But yeah, I guess it's 3 points better Brehen. Especially with not wasting Leader. And moving it with the Kiaran.
So Brehen would have 20. Yeah, okay. A bit unlucky from Sanvanter here. Surprisingly, Symbiosis won. I mean, I guess maybe not surprisingly, but Symbiosis won playing that much, but they're still really, really strong.
Well, you have pulling the strings.
Yeah.
And you can play 4 of them. Are you really motivated, especially on the competitive landscape, to go and try? Yeah, the Fallen Knights are very greedy and payoff is great, but...
I mean, I'm of the opinion that Sesames are better than pulling the strings anyway, so I'm Team Sesame.
Yeah, I'm not sure where am I on that argument, but for the past 2 weekends I've seen too many strings pulled, so...
Yeah, so Sanvanter goes for the Nilfgaard right away, and Henry is a nice card, but he is kind of bad against Syndicate, right?
Yeah. Like, too many golds that miss
don't do anything.
The mark.
The eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
Some of them should be pretty great still, but...
Yeah, I mean, Horson could be big with the right setup.
I suppose Hammelfart, while you're playing the experimental remedies and stuff, can be utilized. Well, Henry is also always kind of better when you have him in hand and you can utilize him, but probably better used in round 3 by the end of the round, just giving your opponent a better options overall, because especially Entropy is playing things like Royal Decree and what, XCOM I suppose as well should be somewhere there.
Yeah, he also chose to go for the Royal Decree instead of the bank, right?
Yeah.
So he values consistency over points, which I respect personally. Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay.
This is a big obsidian mirror. This is... Okay, so... a nice amount of points.
It's insane how many... it feels...
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have the second one, otherwise this mirror would... Okay, he goes for cool...
He's spawning, okay? He's just jamming them Fallen Knights upgrades. I don't know.
Okay, so Sanvanter is even ahead now on even cards, and Entropy doesn't have any coins, so he has to commit something.
Yeah, there is experimental remedy for the disciple.
He goes for the loss on even.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's interesting because Sanvanter hasn't played Yankao Wade, right?
Yeah.
So it can be tempting for Sanvanter to just mulligan away the golds, value bleed. I think that's what he's going to do because he could just. Okay, maybe not.
Is,
he could play all his bad bronzes and just save his best cards for round 3, top decks. If he plays Cove-8 this round.
So in round 3 he draws Stefan, Henry, Artorius, and some rune mage was there, right?
He goes for the knight. Now Entropy has to make a decision. Does he want to stay ahead, or is he just happy with getting out of this round, even a card down? Yeah, so he sets up the carryover.
What he doesn't know is this. Also, look at this experimental remedy value. Like, you are depleting your opponent's graveyard from the Firesworns.
Oh yeah.
Making Hamelfart just be a value card and not the re-enabler. Of course, there is still a Fallen Knight available, but yeah. I guess Nilfgaard was paying better for the Firesworn. The disappointed knights, they decided, I'll take the coin. What the hell?
Yeah, treason. Typical. Oh, he goes for the drill. I think he knows that there is no answer in the deck aside from Stefan. Or whatever Rune Mage can give you.
Lydia can roll 5 damage, right? But that's kinda between all the crimes.
Yeah.
Not easy to hit.
I mean, 2 crimes, right? Can hit it. Bloody Good Fun and Payday.
Yeah, there are coins for BJF too.
Oh, this Tanudru is... I mean, I wonder if Entropy just buffs Tanudru once, only to play around Lydia for 5 damage, because... So, I mean, I guess that plays into Stefan.
Staying ahead, yeah.
Yeah, it also... could, like, he could buff twice, maybe? Oh, he doesn't, okay. So Lydia could high roll.
This is third card.
Third card into what? Oh, gets you Stefan.
Now the coup is set up for at least some point value play.
I mean, Entropy could consider playing Cleaver now. He has the pocket.
Soon you shall transform and receive the gift of life.
Oh, that's nice. Gets us ahead.
The coins are...
Stefan could clean up now.
And we see leader flying. Why border with round 3? When you
What's round 3? Oh, wait, oh, that's nice. He can bounce this Cleaver.
Yeah. And still clean up the board, get ahead by a few, so you're not getting
that's a nice play.
out cheaply here.
Oh, and he also sets up the coup de grace onto Azar. Not that it matters, but still. Oh, that's now a weird spot, right? Because Damnation is terrible. Excommunication is terrible. And Fallen Knight kinda doesn't do anything.
Looky here, if it ain't Cyprian Wiley.
Could he get too old?
And steered.
Yeah.
Next time it'll be personal.
he gets ahead, but I don't think Sanvanter is stopping. Yeah.
So he gets to click once. More after the coup or Lydia.
And now, okay, Fallen Knight is dying anyway to excommunication or damnation. Lydia gets a sesame.
So what's damnation situation?
Damnation.
9p is kinda... Yeah.
Maybe he has to excommunication, hope for Cyrus or Acheronita.
Okay, so...
Like a, okay, he goes for
LV, and
okay,
that's some points. That's
yeah, that's better.
It's quite nice to spawn.
Can he wait? Can he? Oh,
He has access to Hamilfart, hopefully for him.
Yeah, but he could have spent on Cleaver and at least try to get the sesame down. Okay.
There goes the Hamilfart. Heatwave is playing for what, 11? Not bad as well, yeah. And now he can spend, has to spend one more
Time.
LV.
Okay, so round 3. What do both players have left? Entropy has Hamilfart, Acheronita, and Plunders left. Sanvanter has, of course, a guaranteed hand. He has Coup de Grace, Henry, Rune Mage, Vigo.
Okay, so Rune Mage into control.
Can Rune Mage kill? Yeah, I mean, Rune Mage could lock Acheronita.
Chad, do we tell him the name of a card?
Oh, Acherontia.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. My bad.
Nah, it's alright. But education
it's a weird name.
Easy.
Education is still okay, fair enough.
Nilfgaard.
Can
no amnesty.
Can Henry get you anything that kills Acherontia?
Junior.
Oh, yeah, maybe if okay, so what are those picks?
So
wait,
is not
he has a
amazing,
Contaminator? I've never seen this card. He could kill. I never seen this card. He could kill Cyrus, right?
Yeah. Spawn
Wait.
at the bottom, but I don't think you are giving your opponent any draws, and well, at the bottom means that the Acherontia cannot really do anything about it.
Yeah. Interesting that he didn't go for it.
Give your opponent Kingslayer. It's so good. But in reality, it's Afano Mano. Wait, not Mano?
I mean, Kingslayer could on Acherontia
was
could be
I was trolling, but I just wanted to see it, honestly. And for yourself, you're getting Savola with empty bank, Ryla, Casimir. Casimir is okay on deploy value. He's what, 6? Don't really get any coins besides the profit.
Yeah.
What's the Sesame situation in the end? On 3.
Yes, should be no problem for Entropy to get Sesame. Yeah, especially if he picks the Brawler. Oh yeah, he's getting a lot of points now. Smuggle.
Another crime.
Oh, he can't get.
Synergy.
He can't get the. Yeah, he can't proc the Journeyta again. And that's a bit the downside with this deck, that this Crimes list, it doesn't play Nilfgaard, right? So it doesn't have all that coin generation that Nilfgaard can get you.
40 points ahead though.
40 points. Oh, but only finisher. A 3-point finisher. Ober Pikeman is going to be a couple of points as well. Vigo. Well, Vigo has to get a spender, right?
You can just spend on the explosives, I suppose. Ooh, have fun! Trying to start a cult, but not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay. Gonna be close.
16.
What is it?
Simulate trigger only once. The bleeds are not going to.
Oh, 6 points. Yeah. It's a weird one. This Nilfgaard list ended up being a weak link.
Okay, that's a GG. And
GG.
A couple of early forfeits and a close game, but
I mean, that's what I call a quick series, right?
Yeah. So, point number 1 goes to UK.
UK, yeah.
And now they only need one series more, hoping for JSN to close the deal against Mystical. If not, it will be between Full Tilt and Holder.
Oh, interesting matches. JSN and Mystical are both known players as well.